What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Raymond Chapel Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm about another video. Before I get into this video, I want to remind everyone that I leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. If you like my channel and find my content helpful, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post bell notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. Today I'm about to do story time. Today I'm doing a story time on approved for food assistance, EBT. Yes, approved for food assistance, EBT. Um, After doing 5 months in jail, I came home to a crazy situation. I will share more about my crazy situation as time goes on. I don't want to put everything in one video. I'm gonna put it in multiple videos, piece by piece. You know, and as I said before, I came home with 300 video ideas that I wrote down on paper while in jail that I transferred to the notes section in my iPhone. You know, and this video is based on the things that I have done since getting released from jail. You know, so as I was saying, I came home to a pretty hectic situation. Not really knowing where my next meal would come from, you know, and not knowing how long it would take me to get back to work. So I did the only thing I felt I could do was apply for food stamps because, you know, I've been paying into the country for since my whole 45 years on this earth. I've been paying my dues and taxes. I've been paying my dues and taxes in these stores, doing my taxes every year and working. I'm just a hard-working man that fell into some hard times and needed a little help for a while. So I said, you know what? Trying to suck in that pride and take advantage of what America had to offer. Not take advantage of, but see what I can get approved for what America has to offer. I'm going to apply for food stamps through the Virginia website. Filled everything out. They called me on the phone for a phone interview. After the phone interview, they told me I was approved. They asked a lot of crazy questions. Have you recently been released from prison or incarceration? Was you in prison or incarcerated for a violent charge? I mean, they asked a lot of questions just to get approved for food stamps. I'm looking like all that just to get food assistance, like all these questions, because when I had food stamps, when Obama was in office, they had to go through all this. You know what I mean? They have to go through all this. A bunch of, in my opinion, random, unneeded questions. You know what I mean? So at the end of the process, they approved me for a nice amount. You know what I mean? Fresh out of jail, I told them I was homeless. I had nowhere to stay, nowhere to feed myself until I get back to work. Being a convicted fella, ain't no telling how long that would take for me to get back to work. So they bought what I was telling them to get emergency assistance. So they approved me for $298 a month, $298 a month, and they gave me an extra $50 a month for the month of September since I applied in September. You know, for the next 6 months, I would get $298 a month in food stamps. And for me to continue to get food stamps, one of the requirements is I have to have a job. So I have that now. But when I first approved, I didn't have a job at the time. You know, the EBT card came in the mail. They say it came in the mail. I had to set up my PIN and everything. It would give a little run around on the website and everything through the phone number. But after 30 to 45 minutes of trying, I finally got it to go. I finally got it to work. You know what I mean? They don't tell you it has to be a unique PIN. Or it can't be a PIN that you use everywhere. You know, I like one PIN number for everything. You know, but with this particular card, I couldn't do that. You know, but yes, I was approved for food stamps. I won't be on it long because I guarantee you, once they find out I'm working 2 jobs, then that would cancel the food stamps. You know, I know in Florida, when Obama was in the office, in Florida, as long as you make under $2,000 a month, you can continue to get food stamps. You know, but I'm pretty sure when they find out I'm making over that now, they gonna cut these food stamps. No big deal. Like I said, I just need a help temporary until I get myself going. You know what I mean? That way, as I get myself going, that's one less thing that money got to go towards until I get myself going. So I got 6 months. I have 6 months to get myself going. And then the food stamp probably cut off. Because I can do a lot with that $290 a month. When Obama was in the White House, we was getting $200 a month. You know what I mean? But now I'm like, wow, I was shocked to see an extra $98. That was what's up. That come in handy. You know, I'm asking why they couldn't upgrade that $98 to another 100, making it even $300 a month. But you know, America do what they do for whatever reason they do. I'm just thankful to be able to get approved for the food stamps in general. You know, I don't plan to be on the law. I don't plan to take advantage of it, like abuse it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna use it to my benefit, but I'm not gonna abuse the system like some others do. I would not abuse the system. I'm gonna use it. They cut it when it's time to renew. When it's time for my renewal and they don't renew it, oh well, no big deal. Leave it just like that. You know, and go back to spending cash on food. Uh, Boy, shout out video the last Sunday in October. Y'all can tell me in the comments how y'all feel that. Do you feel that's a good thing for me to get approved for food stamps until I get myself going, to have food assistance until I get myself going? Or do you think that's a bad thing? Let me know in the comments. I give you a shout out in my shout out video the last Sunday in October. If you like this story time, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. I do leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links. Run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up. And if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. And I'll see y'all in my next video.